DOGE found all that waste, fraud, as y'all call it, and abuse. They're you fake ass patriots. They found it all, y'all, and you'll never guess where it came from. Came from DOGE, y'all. See that Leon Musk feller that's hitting that thing up? He's a fraud, is what he is. He's getting $8 million a day of taxpayer dollars just putting in his pocket. He's taking all of our socialisms and putting them in his pocket, y'all. There's some fraud for you right there. That's a lot of fraud. Him and Donald F. and Trump, both frauds, is what they are. So there's some fraud. How about the $7 million for the first week of DOGE that they used here to put in, almost $4,000 mattresses and stuff inside government buildings while they were having sleepovers there with his little teenage buddies, y'all. That's a lot of fraud right there too. So we uncovered that, y'all. The Doges did. And the waste, every single Republican in Congress is a waste. And so is Donald F. and Trump and Leon Musk. See the waste and the fraud. We've got that. Oh, the abuse. Yep. They're abusing every damn one of us, in case you haven't been able to figure that out by now. Like whenever Donald F. and Trump jacked up everybody's Medicaid or Medicare prescription prices there. And man, y'all been biting your tongue on that. Y'all haven't complained about that. You know who did it? Hey, you got to stop biting on your tongue that hard. All right. You'll bite that sucker off. I'm telling you. But you know who did it, and y'all ain't even got outraged about it. Man, I bet that burns you up inside. You can't speak out against him because you know he did that to you. Hey, but this $880 billion cut to Medicaid, that's all the Medicaids. That's all of it. Yeah, right there. So what you need to do there while you're biting your tongue so that you can't scream at the Donald F. and Trump because you love him so much, you need to clear out some spare rooms or something like that. If you got a little spare room out by your garage or something like that, clean that thing up, get it all tidied up. That way that your, elderly family members or something that's staying in assisted living facilities can come stay with you, and make sure you get it nice and clean for them, because there's going to be nurses and stuff that's going to have to come by and tend to them regularly. All right. And you're going to have to pay for that, by the way. So set aside some money. So all that money that you've been spending on, NFTs and gold sneakers and, swatches off of a suit, and all those things and all the monies that you give to your daddy, Trump, you've got to stop doing that and give it to those nurses and stuff to take care of your elderly family members that's coming to stay with you, all right? Because they're taking away all the Medicaids, and those assisted living facilities are going to have to close down, all right? So more abuse. That's more of that abuse that I was talking about that they're doing to us, because y'all keep voting for Republicans. And I think everybody told you that was going to happen. $4.5 trillion in tax cuts for the rich. More abuse is what that is. They're cutting away all of our social programs so that they can abuse us with their $4.5 trillion in tax cuts. What that is, they're a 20% cut to your SNAP benefits is what we're going to do with that. Now that's going to be tough on everybody, see, because not only are you going to get less SNAP benefits, food's going to skyrocket because, they're running off all the farm workers there because they're afraid they're going to be deported, because they ain't just deporting criminals. No, they're not. They're deporting anybody that's brown, harassing all of them. It's a campaign of terror is what it is. So they're losing the farm workers, which is making the food prices rise. Plus, they cut off the USAID, and there's soybean farmers and peanut farmers and stuff that are losing their livelihoods because they rely on that, those crops to be sent out, the government subsidies that buys for that. Oh, yeah, and by the way, they're cutting like $250 billion of farm subsidies out, too, there. So bankrupting more farms. Food prices skyrocket. And so anyway, you're going to get less of those food stamps and more prices on the foods. All right. So anyway, that's more of that abuse. All right. So we've found a lot of abuse, a lot of waste, and a lot of fraud now, haven't we? Hey, now what the thing is you would actually learn some stuff, y'all. What you need to do, listen to the right people. See, if you've noticed something, all those white people, those Republicans, been lying to you constantly. Even the orange ones lie to you. If you notice, the white ones and the orange ones both lie to you. Hey, try a different color. Hey, that Jasmine Crockett, I know she's black, all right? I know it. Well, she's actually a beautiful shade of brown if you actually just kind of look at her for a minute, Anyway, she don't lie to you. She tell you the truth about everything all the time. She's all the time giving great speeches there in Congress. You can watch her. Look her up on the TikToks and the YouTubes. Look her up. She gives great speeches. She don't lie to you, y'all. She's telling you what you need to know, and then you wouldn't be so dumb if you did that, you know. You just got to get over your racisms is what it is. That's part of your problem. Get over your racisms. Hey, you know another good one right now that you can listen to that always tells you the truth? AOC. Ooh, I know that burns. That stings. Blow on it. Okay, blow on it. Blow on it. You know the drill. Look, we need some socialisms, all right? We need some socialisms. And no, you can't deport her. She's a American citizen, all right? She's just Latino. That's all, y'all. Y'all got to get over that. You got to get over it. But she always tells the truth too. You need to listen to them two women right there. Ooh, no, I know that burns too. Yeah, they're women, but you need to listen up, all right? Stop listening to the white people and the orange people to lie to you all the time, all right? Learn something. You'll quit voting against your own best interest constantly, all right? Jesus. Inmate Trump.